All right, hello Virgo, welcome back to my channel. All right, this is going to be a love reading for you, Virgo, July 16th through the 23rd. All right, let's see. So we're using these love oracle cards. I actually do like these. I feel like they're syncing up really nice. All right, so let's see what you pulled for this week, Virgo. You have emotional freedom. Okay, so you're free. You're free to do it. I'm free to do what I want any old time. All right, so first of all, I feel like something about this relationship is very magical. I'm getting an actual like unicorn type of feel. All right, like something about magic here. So I'm getting something about love work, love magic, or sex magic. All right, but I feel like you're free, emotional freedom. You're free to do what you want any old time, or you're free to feel how you feel. The way you feel is the way that you feel. Emotional freedom, okay? I feel like too, somebody wants you to be open with them. Somebody wants to know how you feel about them, Virgo. It's okay for you to be open. This could be an open relationship. All right, so maybe somebody is saying, hey, you know, Virgo, go ahead, you know, date other people. I'm going to date other people. You're free to do what you want to do. I feel like too, you're giving somebody the green light or the go ahead to date who they want to date. Go ahead, be with whoever you want to be with. You're free. Yeah, so I feel like this week you are opening up to someone about how you feel about them or how you feel about a certain relationship paradigm. Okay, this could be polygamy, this could be bisexuality, homosexuality, or some other relationship paradigm. But I feel like somebody wants to know how you feel, or you are freely expressing your emotions for someone or for something. All right, let's see. Yeah, this week you just feel free. You feel free in love. I feel like too, you're able to trust someone, or you're able to trust a situation. You just feel free. Okay? You can be completely open and vulnerable with someone. I'm hearing express yourself. Yeah, express yourself. All right, yeah, you could be dealing with a Leo. The Leo is like, express yourself, Virgo. How do you feel? What do you think about this? What do you think about that? Or you're telling this Leo, man, express yourself. Tell me everything. I want to know everything. How do you feel about this? And blah, blah, blah. Yeah, all right. So you're getting someone to open up to you. Somebody's being really, really vulnerable with you. All right, let's see. Overall energy is the Eight of Swords. Yeah, so somebody feels stuck or trapped. Now, you could be dealing with a Gemini, but I feel like you're dealing with someone who's afraid to say how they feel, or they feel trapped, they feel stuck. Now, this is, in a love reading, I feel like there's a female here trapped in a man's body. So it could be a man who's very feminine, or it could be vice versa. There's a man trapped in a woman's body. So I feel like somebody is coming out this week. Somebody's coming out to you like, yeah, I feel like I'm a man trapped in a woman's body, or I feel like I'm a woman trapped in a man's body, or this could be you, Virgo. You feel like you are like trapped in the body you feel like you're trapped in the body of a sex that you don't belong to. Or you could be dealing with a Geminian that feels this way, like someone doesn't know how to come out of their shell, or like you want to free someone. You're like, man, just be yourself, just be free, or something like that. Okay, Eight of Swords, or this is you. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. All right, let's see. Now, I feel like too, you could be feeling trapped in a relationship. Maybe you are in a relationship with someone, but you're attracted to someone else, or you're attracted to somebody of a different race, or you're attracted to a different sex. I feel like whatever this is, you just feel trapped when it comes to love. You want to free yourself. You want to be open. You want to be vulnerable. You want to express yourself. Yeah, the 9 of Cups. The first thing on your mind is pleasure. So I feel like you're horny. I feel like you wake up in the morning and you can't stop thinking about sex, or you can't stop thinking about head, or you can't stop thinking about the head that somebody gave you, or you want to give somebody head. Maybe that I feel like you can't stop thinking about having sex with someone. Or you can't stop thinking about the sex that you had with someone or how good it felt. Okay, the 2 of Pentacles, you're juggling. Yeah, so you don't really know what you want to do here. You can't stop thinking about someone, or you can't stop thinking about a sexual encounter that you had. I feel like too, Virgo, you're watching like a lot of porn, or you're looking at a lot of sexual images, like pictures or gifs or something like that. Yeah, you feel like, I don't know, you feel like you can't pleasure yourself, or maybe you feel like you can't have sex, or that's wrong, or that's immoral, but it's all you can think about. You're horny as fuck. All right. But you're trying to hide it, or you're trying to fight it. The 8 of Cups. Okay, you're gonna let yourself go. You're like, man, fuck it. Yeah, so I feel like you could be telling someone like, man, let yourself go, just let go. Or I feel like you end up submitting, or you end up relinquishing your control over to somebody else, or you just let somebody have you. You just let go, like, man, just take me, man, just have it, have me. Yeah, the 5 of Wands. You're gonna stop fighting. No more fighting, no more resisting. Yeah, you've been fighting the feeling. Maybe you feel like something was disgusting, or maybe you feel like afraid to have sex, or you're afraid to let somebody touch you, but you're going to stop fighting, you're going to stop resisting, and you just let go. Yeah, so it could be a Pisces. I feel like, yeah, you're kind of reaching your breaking point when it comes to sex, or when it comes to having sex with someone, or maybe when it just comes to expressing that. You have to say something, you have to express yourself, you have to get something off your chest. I'm horny as fuck. All right, yeah, what's the 5 of Wands? Yeah, you need sex. I feel like you've been neglecting yourself. You haven't been pleasuring yourself. I feel like you're even afraid to watch porn. You don't want nobody touching you, kissing you. You don't want, I feel like you have been very neglectful when it comes to like your sex life, because you feel like trapped. You don't know, like, maybe, I don't know. I feel like you don't know who you want to sleep with, or I don't know. It's like you don't remember how to have sex, or you don't remember what you're doing, Virg. Like, I don't know how to touch you anymore. I don't know how to please you anymore. I don't know how to please myself anymore. I don't get horny anymore. I feel like you're horny, but you can't get turned, nothing turns you on. You have a hard time getting turned on, or you have a hard time focusing when you do try to pleasure yourself. You get distracted and shit. Yeah, the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. So you're trying to think about your ex. You're trying to put yourself in a situation, or you're trying to like fantasize about your ex, or a time where it felt really good, or you're like, okay, let me just go ahead and think about this real quick. I remember that one time when I fucked, what's the name? I remember that one time I got that good ass head. Like, all right. But I feel like you start to think about that, and your mind you like go off on a fucking tangent, or you can't stay focused on what you're thinking about. It's hard for you to fantasize. Or it's hard for you to keep your mind on like one specific thing. I feel like too, you start like thinking about sex, and then like the memory just goes away, or it just gets cut off. Yeah, that's going away. So I'm getting like you forgot how to have sex, or like like you just, maybe like, it's almost like you forgot how to get turned on, or like something in your mind is like, you're disconnected from the sexual part of you, or something like that. Okay, what's the 8 of Swords? I feel like you're trying to force yourself to think about someone, and you're like, you're trying to get yourself off, or something like that. What's the 8 of Swords? you have like, I'm getting like your sexual desires. You lost your sexual desires, or like your desire to have sex, your desire to touch, your desire for pleasure. You lost that. That's the outflux. That's leaving. So I feel like Virgo, if you were having a hard time like getting a hard on or getting wet, or you're just having a hard time connecting sexually, that's going to be that's the outflux. That's what's leaving. Okay. Yeah, you're going to let yourself go. You're going to let somebody take you. I feel like you need it. Like you are really starving sexually. You need like human contact or like a human connection. You need to have. Okay, what's the Eight of Swords? The Ace of Swords. Yeah, there's going to be a reconnection with yourself, or you're going to reconnect with an air sign. Like someone's going to put you back in touch with your sexual side, or you're going to be reconnected with like the sexual parts of you or whatever. The Judgment card and the Five of Cups. Yeah, because I'm getting like you were impotent, or you were just like you lost your desire. You have lost your desire to have sex, or to have any type of pleasure in your life. I feel like there's guilt behind even pleasuring yourself, watching porn, or even looking at sexual images. Like, no, I can't do that. That's yucky, or I'm not supposed to be doing that. Like, you don't even think about sex anymore. Like, you're coming off real cold. Yeah, I was getting sex magic. This could be, I'm getting a spell that you're under. Like somebody literally stole your desires. Or somebody has you under a spell where sex doesn't matter. You don't please yourself. You don't get any pleasure out of life. This could be even with like food. There's like no dopamine being released. Therefore, you become cold and dry, literally. Like your fucking pussy is a fly trap, or your pussy is an ice box. Or that shit is dry as oatmeal or some shit like that. Or you're impotent. I mean, you're impotent. You can't get a hard on. That's sex magic. Okay, what's the Nine of Cups? Now, hopefully you're not doing this to someone. Like you're trying to take someone's ability to have sex away, or you're trying to eliminate the desire for sex in someone because you don't want to lose them, or somebody won't have sex with you. Therefore, you take their desire away completely. Or I feel like someone's afraid that you may be really good at sex, so they steal your sexual desires or something like that. Yeah, someone's afraid that you're going to give that to somebody else. I feel like it's really good. Whether you're a man or a woman, that shit is real good, Virg. Yeah, so someone's doing sex magic on you, or somebody did sex magic on you to keep you from wanting sex, to keep you from having sex, or to keep people from being sexually attracted to you. Like someone does not want you to be sexually attractive. Or like you feel guilty about it every time you think about sex, or every time you go to please yourself, or you start feeling guilty and shit, like it's immoral or it's unethical or it's against God or something. It's because someone does not want you to, somebody wants to have sex with you and that's not what you want. So someone does not want somebody else to have you. Yeah, so somebody's blocking your sexual energy. Or someone's blocking your ability to have someone's blocking like your ability to connect even on a mental level sexually, like kundalini. Yeah, so you feel sexual, you feel blocked. What is the Nine of Cups? I feel like too, somebody is blocking your sexual energy because they are impotent or they are dry. Like somebody is like dried up, or they're impotent. They can't get hard, or they can't get wet, so they're blocking you from doing it. So pretty much if you don't have sex with me, you can't have sex with anyone because I'm impotent, or I'm dry, I can't get wet, or I can't get hard, so you're not going to have sex either. I feel like that's what somebody is doing. Or this is you, Virgo. What's the Nine of Cups? So somebody's blocking the Pisces side of you. Somebody's blocking the Pisces energy, like your other half is being blocked off. All right, so it's all work and no play. Yeah. You're going to get justice for this. Yeah, you're having a hard time expressing yourself sexually. It says emotional freedom. Yeah, so I feel like you left someone, you left someone, or you walked away from someone, you moved on. They're blocking you. They're blocking your sexual energy so that you can't connect with somebody else. Yeah, the Strength card, it could be a Leo, and you have the Three of Wands. Somebody's blocking you from a distance. Somebody's using sex magic to block you so that you can't connect with anybody else telepathically or sexually or anything. Or that you feel like it's an organic thought that you don't even think about sex and it feels completely natural for you, but that's not natural, Virgo. Like somebody wants you to see sex as like a crime, or somebody wants you to feel persecuted every time you think about it. Is if you're not thinking about sex with them. That's why you have a hard time even like jacking off or masturbating. You can't even fantasize. You're like, man, like I can't even like put myself in the realm of sex. Like you're having a hard time even like fantasizing about sex. All right, what's the Eight of Cups? Yeah, because somebody feels like you abandoned them, or you walked away, or they miss your sex, or they miss that connection that you had with them. And someone's like, well, if you're not gonna have sex with me, you can't have sex with anyone. What's the Eight of Cups? The Chariot. Yeah, somebody's blocking your third eye too. You can't even, like I said, no, you can't even have like Kundalini sex. Any type of sexual energy is being blocked. Anything that gives you like, I don't know, sexual pleasure or any type of sexual fantasy is being blocked or erased, or is being cut off. Yeah, because there's somebody here who does not want you to get what they're not getting. Or someone just doesn't want you to have sex. They don't want you to have, all work and no play. Yeah, because somebody feels like if you have sex, you'll be distracted from work. You'll stop working. Wow. Yeah, so somebody wants you to be completely mental. Somebody wants you to be completely mercurial. I feel like too, like if you don't have sex, there's like no love. Like you're like so mercurial, like because you're not having sex, there's no sexual desire. Therefore, there's no desire for love. Yeah, so somebody's using candle magic to keep you like in this mercurial energy, or to keep you from having love in your life so that you just keep working. Like somebody wants you to be a workhorse. What's this right here? I'm getting a Cancer Leo combination. Yeah, somebody is a high level magician here. I just heard if you don't use it, you lose it. So you're not masturbating, you're not having sex, so you're not even like your sexual organs, they become vestigial. They become vestigial organs that you just don't use. You have no desire to touch yourself or to do anything sexual. Therefore, you start to become robotic. What is this right here? Yeah, because I feel like people prefer you. If people had to choose who they wanted to have sex with, they would. I feel like people prefer to sleep with you. They like to have sex with you, Virg. Or you have a way of, you know how to separate your sexual life from everything else in your life. Somebody else, I feel like somebody, I don't know, somebody wants, somebody, I don't know, what's the Chariot and the Hangman? Like somebody wants you to live their life, or somebody wants you to be in their shoes. They're impotent, or they know they have no sexual desires, and they want you to live that life too. Somebody's forcing you to live in their shoes, or someone's forcing you to be completely mercurial. Yeah, the Page of Cups, and you're going to get justice for this. Yeah, the Devil card. Yeah, so I feel like you know how to control your sexual demons. I feel like too, you know how to please someone without being there. Yeah, somebody is trying to take that ability away from you, or they've been able to block that ability, or they've been able to block that energy completely. Because I feel like your sex is very addictive. But I feel like too, you're able to have sex and then still focus on work. They can't do that. Somebody gets caught up, or somebody starts to get real clingy, or they start to get real possessive and obsessive, and you don't do that. I feel like you can have sex and keep going on about your day, or keep focusing on work. Somebody else gets real attached. But I feel like you have moved on, but somebody's still attached to you. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so emotional freedom. All right. All right, so you're going to get justice. I'm getting everything is going to be back in its proper place. You're going to get your sexual energy back. Okay. Or your desire for pleasure is going to come back. You have it safe for you to love. Yeah. I feel like too, like every time you're about to have sex with someone, you start thinking like crazy shit, like, oh my God, that person has AIDS, or I'm gonna get AIDS and die. I'm gonna get an STD. Like you start getting real paranoid every time you're about to have sex with someone, or every time you're about to assert your sexual energy. You start to get paranoid and start thinking a whole bunch of crazy shit. Like I'm going to hell, or that's evil, or I'm a monster. No, it's okay for you to have sex. It's okay for you to enjoy the like pleasure in life. Yeah, that you need balance, Virg. Yeah, somebody's trying to throw you off. You don't have enough balance in your life. You need to, yeah, I feel like I'm getting like all work and no play. It makes you dull, or it makes you cold. Or it makes you really mercurial, like you're all mental. So you have a hard time, I don't know. Like it's safe for you to love, it's safe for you to have sex, it's safe for you to pleasure yourself, it's okay for you to watch porn. You can look at pictures of dicks if you want to, or pictures of tits, or whatever turns you on, it's okay. Like it's cool. All right. You have Coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. Okay. What's this? Yeah, and it says you have boat. Yeah, receiving what you need, progress, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. Yeah, someone does not want to let you go. They're controlling you from afar. All right. Someone does not want somebody to get that good shit. All All right, they don't want somebody else to get that shit. What's the coffin? I feel like somebody's trying to wipe out like your sexual memories. Like you can't even remember what sex even feels like. Like someone does not want you to have sex. Wow, that's deep. Okay, what's the coffin? Because they don't have sex or because they don't enjoy it. Like somebody does not want you to find sex to be enjoyable or even think about it. Yeah, the King of Pentacles. So it could be, I'm getting Virgo, Taurus, or Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. Yeah, the Five of Wands, because someone's competing with you. Okay, yeah. Somebody sees you as competition. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like somebody does not want you to get that because they're not getting that. I feel like somebody, like if somebody had to choose, they would choose to have sex with you. Somebody knows that. So yeah, somebody completely took your, that's deep. But I feel like somebody's still not getting sex. Even though you're not, like somebody, I feel like somebody took your desire away and they're still not getting it. They're still not having sex, or they're still not getting the goods. But like somebody's completely blocking you because they feel like you are their competition. Somebody prefers to sleep with you, or you're just a better lover. Yeah, so I feel like somebody wants to sleep with your ex, or somebody did, but your ex still prefers you or something like that. Or maybe maybe your ex slept with somebody new and that person that person does not please them. So they're blocking you from moving on or something like that. But the reason why is because somebody feels like if you're able to have sex, you'll take from them or something like that. They feel threatened by you. They see you as competition. All right, then yeah, someone's afraid of you. They're afraid of your sexual prowess. Or they're afraid that somebody's attracted to you. Yeah, I feel like too, I feel like people fall in love with your sex, Virgo. Like people get instantly addicted to your sex, or like people start to cling to you, or they start to fall in love with you and shit. Yeah, somebody's afraid that you're going to take what's theirs, or you're going to, I don't know, be better. You get the gist. Yeah, someone's scared. They're afraid of you. They're afraid of your sexual abilities. All right, I'm going to leave it there, okay? Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.